Hey there guys, Pariah here, and welcome back to Let's Play Valhalla. On the last part, we came back from our break with Dorothy unfortunately having an existential crisis, wondering if everything she knows is real. And after helping her break out of that, we got a big package with a delicious wiener inside of it, which honestly only confirms that both me and Jill have senses of humor of 8-year-olds. But I'm sure you guys knew that already. Anyway, let's get started. Rent is still due, and we're pretty close to meeting that goal. So Jill wonders if a Maneki Nekos actually bring luck. Buy one to prevent her from getting too distracted. Now the one thing I wonder, okay, we're at $9,000, we needed $8,000 to make our electricity bill, and we need $10,000 to meet our rent. We didn't make the electricity bill, so something must happen to give us a shit ton of money to make the rent. Unless there's something that I missed, or I screwed up or something. I don't know. Okay, $550, okay, I can spend that. They say these bring good luck, but its paw's broken, so I wouldn't trust him. Oh jeez. Why would you buy one that has a broken paw then? Anyway, let's see this. I always forget this. I've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. Okay, let's see here. That bar called Valhalla. Huh. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Work. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is a NEET, just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there, so I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it if she's cute. Wow, so who's here? Who is this that poses coming up? Been to the bar. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So, is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're going there just to chat. I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'll be going next week then. Sounds good enough for me. This thread is closed. Man, these threads get closed so easily. So I'm full of myself. You are. The augmented eye as usual. Eek. The final remaster leads the video game charts. The newest remaster 2016's Yeek. Postmodern RPG opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku, Project Remaster, and Sting's Face Remastered. Okay, just the spelling of that is funny to me. Full chart including lifetime sales. Hey, final remaster 3.5 mil, Hatsune Miku Project Remaster 1.5 mil, new Sting's Face Remastered. I wonder what Sting's Face is a reference to. Water Pro Wrestling G 500k, not 550k. Dang it, Round Paul. Okay, this has to be a reference to something. It sounds familiar. This is the third final this year. Woman marries anime pillow. Nobody is actually surprised. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines. Even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces thanks to new technologies. Just the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma. 4. Wanna marry me? Can't marry your own son. Good. Jill is not pro incest. Good. Yeah, don't want deformed cat babies walking around. Hey, first space colonies plans to develop its own army. Huh. Even though space was imagined as a promised land, a place where humanity could start over, it looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The first space colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army, and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Alice Rabbit is in space too? Amazing. Yeah. Unless there's no single Alice Rabbit. It's like a thing like Anonymous, there's like several members. Anyway, so everything should now change that. I'm not gonna buy anything, but let's customize something. Feeling it. Yeah, let's go back to blue. Table. Boom. There we go. Alrighty. So let's go to work. December 28th, 3 days till New Year's. Good evening. Ah, Jill. I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. When firecrackers scare off the dog. Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited over firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds like, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Okay, I guess Jamie just popped in to say hi. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now give me a Mars Blast. Mars Blast for a guy that wouldn't come back. Twice. Oh, dude, why am I looking at the bees? There we go. Bronson extract. 6. 4 glider dude. And 2 carpentry. All blended. Okay, no ice, no aging. Okay. Spicy, manly, and strong. One of these is enough to leave your face red like the actual planet. Okay, what did I ruin? 6. Oh, I forgot to put in one powder delta and the drink is ruined. Oh, whoops me. Excuse me, game. 4. There, come on. One faster, please. There. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. You didn't see my first attempt. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Ingram, I have a feeling you may lose if you did fight. Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Chill, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. You're not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right. Sorry, Jamie. You're a sweetheart, so I shouldn't have said that. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? Might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right, let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. I don't know, he's kind of a jerk, so I'm sure he kind of needs a suplex. Yeah, almost added sweet to the strong drink. 3, 2, 3. On the rocks and mixed. Small switch in the putting more emphasis on the tongue burning and less on the throat burning. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punkier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file that... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. Kinda weird to date. Like, from reading news about this Senator Quincy guy, or whatever his role is, like, he seems like he wants as much control over the population as possible. So it's weird that, like, that's even still a thing. Like, letting people, like, get rid of the nanomachines inside them. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber, and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, your gums, and your toes. Everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, I should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Skin with gut punch. Again, that didn't sound right. Again, from the little few times that we've seen Ingram, he probably needs a suplex, gut punch, all of it. Let's put in 5 karma training. All Legion mixed. There we go. Here. Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though. I had a couple extras in his, actually. So, where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all the other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You're gonna be back. They always come back. You've said that twice. Shut up. You look a nice guy. Yeah, Jamie, you haven't been here the first 2 times that he was here. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy ties the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Bad touch for all, huh? I don't laugh as hard as I do when I hear that. I've just seen that joke a couple times already, but it puts a smile on my face at least. They're a bad touch for Alma. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, "Then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple." I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I can forgive all that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house. I went to ask her for something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. She said she had no little sisters. Ouch. Oh, that's cold. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, the admiration wore off, until we finally reached a breaking point. That breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey! It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. Enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I was lashed out with my dead ex's sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow. You must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give it Brantini, will you? It's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Brantini. Alright. Her usual drink. Okay, let's, I don't know. I like Alma. She's really cool. She's probably my second favorite character, right behind, Dorothy. Actually, not saying, like, tied, if not second place. Okay, so let's mix. There we go. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo! Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. After that, the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held in her high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please just get to the point. Right. Point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. I'm trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. Man, am I going crazy? I am going crazy, aren't I? Yeah, weird. I think this is the first time I've seen Alma order a beer. Huh. For time tree. There we go. Here. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. Never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. Helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. Both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you! Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. But, you were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Alright, I guess we'll end the video here. So if you guys liked the video, be sure to give it a like. If not, give a dislike and leave a comment saying what I could do to improve the video. So, hope you guys have a good day, evening, night, morning, whatever time it is when you're watching this. So, I will see you guys later. See ya!